Hi YouTube. I know I haven't done a video in a while. Figured I'd do a face cam this time. Woo, woo, woo. Just practicing on the phone a little bit. Well, not much has changed. I did test the speakers out. My clip speaker system for the. Go ahead and show you real quick if I can. For my computer speakers, do have a wire connection, and so does my surround sound. Unfortunately, the speakers work really good. The boxes are absolutely terrible. Unfortunately, I've already pretty much began rattling. I already cracked them pretty bad. One of them I didn't pilot one hole, but one of them was already already seen from the videos that I had a crack in it. It got bigger. The other one has a crack in now too, because I wanted to test the box, make sure the box was good. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting those boxes specifically, which kind of puts me at a standstill at the moment, because I'm not sure. Now, they do sound amazing, by the way. I hooked them up to my PC and they sound pretty dang nice. I hooked them up surround sound and they sound really, really good. In fact, you hear them over the main ones. And sad part is, the ones from surround sound are rated 350 a piece, and the speakers, if you remember correctly, is 300 watts and 250 RMS on those car speakers I bought from the Kickers. Now, needless to say, I'm kind of debating on if I want what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking about, honestly, I'm probably gonna talk to my buddy and making a couple boxes I could, or I can look again, see if I can find some. Kind of sucks that I wasted $35 a piece. Well, I think it was $30 to $35 a piece per box, because I didn't get those on sale. But the speakers I did get on sale, and I have no complaints with speakers. Speakers are good. I knew that. That's why I went to. I bought them before, but like I said, you can research your own speakers, make sure they're fine. And if they were wrong, if something was wrong with them, I could call the Crutchfield, and I'd done it before. And because accidents do happen, I don't care how good a company you get, you're gonna get one that's gonna be manufacturer defect. It's bound to happen. But these ones are actually really good, and like I said, I didn't expect anything less. And if there was, I knew Crutchfield would send me a new one, no problem. They would send me a new one before, and that's what I did before. And then, no big deal. Now, what I'm kind of in a conundrum is that I'm not really sure how I feel about it, because the fact that I got two speakers boxes that I really didn't want to spend the extra money and get brand new boxes, which is probably what I should have done to begin with. Which means I got two 6.5s that are in decent boxes right now. I wouldn't really call them decent. They're not shattered yet, but they're going to be before too long. They're pretty bad, and if I keep running them, they're going to eventually crack. Now, I'm thinking about taking this clip set of speakers I got. Since it does work with that Bluetooth, I might just go ahead and do that for time being, because I really don't listen to my computer too often, to be honest with you. I got a headphone jack, so it's kind of like I really don't listen to the audio on it, if I'm being absolutely honest about it. So I could just run that on there, and I know it's until I can get some boxes made. I would like to hear my volume once in a while, so it kind of makes sense. Or another option is I can leave the speakers where they're at on my computer, and since it does Bluetooth connect, I can just let it connect naturally and just play off of that. I could. It's not too hard to do. Personally, I'm not sure what I want to do on that part. Like I said, I am kind of disappointed a little bit on that. I guess what I'm definitely going to do is I'm going to do that. No, I'm still going to fix the boxes before somebody starts or anything. I'm going to fix them. I'm definitely going to continue to build it now. And yes, I will use car speakers just to prove a point if you can. I will have to do. I don't know how I'm going to prove it as far as audio wise because of the fact that I don't want to get an audio strike. I don't want to get a YouTube strike because of non-license agreement. I have to find some royalty-free music to listen to, play with them, I guess. But like I said, these sound really good. In fact, they sound way better than I remember. Also, could be the fact that like I said, I use in a car versus a house, and the house is a little different. Here's another little weird fun fact. My computer speakers, when I plugged them out, where mine has a wire connection on my speakers, it's not, which I know not all of them are like that, but mine actually happens to be. It sounds pretty dang good. Better. It actually sounds better on that than it does my surround sound, which has a wire connection too. For some reason now. Now bear in mind, this is a LG surround sound. It's pre-configured, so it's probably. Notice it's a lot louder on the clips than it is on the surround sound, which, like I said, is probably because of the fact it's not fully driving them. Which, for not fully driving, it sounds really good. You can hear it pretty dang on good. I mean, it's really loud. Now, for those who are wondering, I'm kind of debating on back and forth, like I said, on surround sounds. Now, I'm actually in the middle of getting stuff done, as far as home upgrades and also audio upgrades in generality. I think I'm pretty much golden and for the surround sound, so I'm gonna change them out. I'm gonna have to change out the head unit to a different one. I'm gonna look for one that's gonna do the speakers. Now, the one I was looking at can do 2 fronts and a sub. I've already know. I feel gonna say this on my watch. You just run that, and you'll have a really, really cute. In fact, it'd probably blow out my out of the water my surround sound right here. To be honest, I'm gonna go ahead and walk under here a little bit. And anyway, yeah, I don't turn my lights on unless I have to. I'm just kidding. If I don't save that money, power bill kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. To be honest with you guys, if I'm being absolutely honest, I love audio. And no, I don't really feel like it's a fail because I bought the speakers, I put them in the box, and they sound good. I mean, yes, the box is technically not destroyed. Oh, by the way, we actually have a real officially, I would like to say, first official snow. I mean, for here. And then, in case y'all wondering, this is West Virginia. Now, some places have already had a lot of snow. We had some snow. Don't get me wrong, but this is like the first. I would consider the first. You can't see the really roads because it's crap outside. Literally, that part is what I'm going to film that. That's what I call the real snow. It is the 5th, by the way, January the 5th. So when I look back at the video from a year from now, I can say, hey, I can compare notes to when it actually really snowed. And it is also looks like 24 degrees according to my computer outside right now currently without the wind chill factor, so probably take about 10 degrees off of that, or 5 to 10. I was on the 1 miles an hour, so take that with if you will. Like some places are going to be obviously, a little different. Now, Um, Other than that, like I said, I want to try to keep it kind of short, but not super short, but not super long. I feel like I just need to. I feel like I owed y'all a video in regards why it's taking a while. Yes, I will buy that amp. If nothing else, to plug it, it's only $120 by the way, with taxes from Amazon. I already looked that one, and I will buy it. Just nothing else. Just plug it up there with those boxes and hook it up and say, hey, project done, and play some royalty music on it, just to show you guys, hey, I can do stuff, and I can complete projects. That means this is not an end of the project. No, it just means that I'm going to expand on it. Will it be permanent? No, I can tell you that right now. I'm actually looking at a set of Rockville actual speakers are actually currently. I'm actually thinking about spending some money on that, because they're actually not too bad from when I looked at it, and that might be the ticket right there too. Be a little easier and cheaper for my pocketbook to run that, and also run the BT right through the back of the system. So I might do that, or I might, like I said, I need an audio overhaul, to be honest with y'all. And I'm also gonna get hopefully another TV too before too long. Nothing really wrong with my TV. I just kind of want to upgrade it from 60 hertz to 120 hertz. Everything else is pretty nice on it. I like it pretty good. Movies are really good on it. TV, I mean, the picture quality is amazing on it. I had it for about a year now, so gonna be a year before too long. And it, like I said, it works really good. I love it. But like I said, I want to upgrade from 60 to 120, so it's a little easier when I decided to play video games. It's not a big deal, you know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of defer. That's one of the reasons why I got rid of my Xbox, is because of the fact that you can play on a 60 hertz screen, but this one really, in my opinion, was crap. And especially when you're used to 120 and 240, which my monitor's 240 for those that are wondering. And yeah, it feels like absolute dog crap. So that's why I'm like, oh, this sucks. But like I said, I digress. It's still great for movies. You can still turn some features off of this thing, and like any other TV for the money, you can turn some crap off and make it a little better. I mean, you can. It's not super hard to do, but I kind of went on 120 because it kind of gets it out of the box already, and I'll get it wrong. I will play with the settings a little bit when I get a new one, and then this is still great for watching TV. I'm not getting rid of the TV. I'm not pick the fan to do anything. I'm gonna just take it and throw it in the living room. So hey, extra TV for out there. So if I want to have some friends over or whatever, you know, there you go. You can plug up that thing to there, and for my personal amusement, I'm gonna play off of a bigger TV. And I'm gonna get a slightly bigger TV too. Apparently, I bought a 65. I thought I had a 70-inch, but apparently it's a 65. Definitely going to pick up a 70 or 75-inch when I do, because that means that the one my brother has up there is 60, so this one's 65. Like I said, I could swear this was a 70, but apparently I was mistaken. But which is not a bad thing, and there's nothing really wrong with it. I might get a bigger TV. I'm definitely gonna get 70 inch. I ain't gonna lie. But I thought it was 70. That's why I was looking at the new ones. Like, I don't know if I really want bigger than 70, because they're actually really super affordable now these days. I mean, depending on what you want. I like the ones I look for is LED on it. I mean, yeah, QLED's pretty awesome. And if you're just watching TV and you're not really playing, 60 hertz is not too bad if you play with the settings. But I want a 120, because if I decide I want to do some gaming on it, like if I ever decided to sell my for example, if I ever decided to sell my computer, my monitor and shit over there on my desk, and run off of this, then I got something that's not going to be super, super drastic, big time changes. Where that's why I'm like, that's what I want. Now, is a hint of what's going to come. Am I going to play video games off my PV? Yeah, probably, honestly. Anymore, I'm thinking about it because of the fact that it's not a bad idea, but it's not a great idea either. So it's kind of like an in-between idea. Kind of debating on it. Still, I'm always debating on stuff. Moral story. I'm a debater. I'm the great thinker. When it comes to figuring out stuff. What I want to do, what I want to do. This year has actually been pretty good so far, other than this is the first real, I consider real winter. This is what typically happens during winter. On the other news, I will be also transferring jobs. Actually, that one, I'm going to make another video for another day on that one. Well, today, same day, but I'm just going to transfer. I'm going to put it on the turntable. Get back to the turntable. Project's still going. Speakers crap. Don't buy the boxes from them. I mean, speakers are not crap. Boxes are crap. Do not buy the boxes. I mean, at least my experience. Maybe you might get lucky. Even the one that was good, it did eventually split, like I said, when I started putting real power to it. And it's like, so I would definitely look into other boxes or try to make your own. Because these ones didn't feel really that good. I looked at some of the materials and some of the reviews, and they were actually, some of them were good, some of them bad, and I kind of rolled the dice on it because, like I said, it was like a 50-50 shot. The only thing I can find at the moment. Now, if you're not dead set against having a 6.5, if you want 4s, there's plenty of boxes for them. I seen there was a lot of boxes for 6.5, 6x9s. Really good too. Sorry, I mean, I guess it kind of boils down to a bit. It depends on how big of an area you want to use for your turntable audio or record player, as everybody calls it now. I mean, it's a turntable, record player, whatever you want. I mean, phonograph. So, for me personally, if I would have known what I had known now on the boxes, I probably wouldn't have bought the boxes. I would probably would have held off on the project until I got, because now I'm stuck with 2 boxes. I'm looking at like crap, and I know in fact they're gonna crack eventually, and I'm gonna have to deal with the 6.5 speakers sitting there because, yeah, which means I gotta buy their boxes, and that's wasting money. Waste money? It's not good. But always, like that's one reason they're good. Do your research. But 6x9s actually make a really good sound, just as good a sound as 6.5s. I mean, some people would argue and say 6x9 better and blah blah blah, but I've had both. 6x9 sounds really good. So does the 6.5s. Does the 6x9s have a little bit deeper punch to them? I mean, if you're not gonna add a sub to your audio experience, I should say, then I probably would suggest 6x9s over 6.5s, but the 6.5s produce a lot of good bass too, especially two-way, where 6x9s are actually not bad at all too. They got a little bit more punchier, but it just depends on what you want to do. You're not going to go wrong by going 6x9s, and you're not going to go wrong by going 6.5s. They're about the same. The only difference is that, like, you can, now another thing too, you can find a lot of 6x9 boxes a lot easier than you can 6.5s. Now, you can buy the ones that are kind of big and bulky on the 6.5s, which is why I kind of didn't want to go with. But it looks like I'm going to have to, unfortunately, because these Amazon ones are trash. And they ain't going to last a whole lot longer, I can tell you that right now. They might. They better last until I get another set of boxes, put it that way. So I got looking at another set of boxes, and I'm looking at another set of, honestly, looking at another set of that and boxes and the DAC. Of the amplifier / DAC, or receiver, depending on how you want to look at them. The one I'm looking at is actually really nice. Can power up a really lot of systems. And that one actually has got a lot of good reviews, and from what I understand, the whole biggest gripe on them is that you might have to change out the plug to a bigger plug, which I looked at one of those, they're like $20 extra, $23 extra, which is not a big deal to me. But I was like, some people were complaining about it, some people weren't. They'll still pop out what they want to do. They'll do what you want to do. So I'm kind of have to see them play with it. If they power my subs and the two speakers and they sound amazing, then I don't think I will. Because I mean, I don't need the absolute audio. So I'll get my point across. Plus, I also another thing too. I picked up from my trade-on buddy, and I picked up a 12-inch sub. No, it's not a power sub, it's a car sub, for those wondering. No, it's not a kicker, but for what I gave for me and traded for it, I liked it. It was a pretty good deal on my end. It was unexpected. That's why it's not, matchy, which I kind of wanted to go with. Like I rather go with the 8-inch instead of a 12, but it is what it is. And it's included box in it, and it's actually really not bad shape. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'll do another video in a second or two. All right, peace.